I said AYOO. I said AYOO. I said AYOO. One man army against 50, bro. I stand on
Time out. Used to be scared of thrillers.
In other words,
The Cowboys haven't beat a team above us 500. They beat a team right at 500.
But no, it's hard. It's hard because then they wouldn't even play in the conference championship.
Hey,
forget all that.
This whole year, and it ain't about fantasy, it's about the facts. No, that's not the thing. That is not the thing. You never.
We just went viral for the wrong reasons again.
Do you realize it all comes back to fraud?
You was trying to see how we feel about that situation? Nah,
And Blake Hall.
I said AYOO.
Yo.
Hey man,
What it is?
You see it? It's episode 100.
100 episodes.
100
That's
episodes.
tough.
Very tough, man. A lot of people said we wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
People said we wouldn't come out this shit.
Best player to wear number 100.
A lot of people said this wasn't good content, man.
Hey man, all I ever ask is keep it 8 more than 92 with me.
They be saying take away the mics. Jokes on you, bitch. Do you see any mics?
We done changed, you know what I'm saying, from being fans, keeping the straight facts, man. Like,
You know what I'm saying? Let him get his off. You feel me? But we here, man. It's the January. Oh, look at the date. What do you know? January 28th.
Ah.
What do you know? Oh man. But you know, we got a lot to talk about. We don't have who's the greatest athlete to wear 100? Hey, that's why I'm throwing off.
yeah.
What sport start wearing 100s? Like
We can do double zeros. Who's the greatest athlete to wear 0?
Oh,
Double zero.
somebody say Westbrook. Somebody say Gilbert Arenas on and off the court.
Hey yo.
He the first to do it.
He said Gilbert? No. Russell Westbrook.
Robert Parrish, baby.
Robert Parrish?
Oh, we doing and zero?
Both of them, yeah.
Oh, it has to be Russell Westbrook, right?
Yeah. If it's 0, it gotta be Westbrook.
Double zero, Robert Parrish.
Don't sleep on Jim Otto.
Cool.
Double zero in the NFL is crazy.
Yeah, I got
you like that.
I got my bills on auto pay too.
But yeah, we go Westbrook for the 0 since we started at like 28, 29. But that's cool. Westbrook a top 5 point guard.
Wait, no love to Gilbert Arenas the first to do it, bro. Cover of NBA Live. NBA Live 08, 09.
It ain't about who did it first. It's about who did it right.
He must have did it right because you see his son out here balling too. He's so good. He make the other generation great, man. Come on.
Hey, his son is going to the All-American game. It's going to be very interesting to watch him play against other athletes.
Like Bronny James? I mean, not Bronny. Like, my bad.
I mean, play with
Bryce.
Play with other athletes. He played with a bunch of people he can, do what he wants now.
Bryce, All-American?
Whoa. No, I don't think so.
He's
like a 3-star, ain't he?
Oh, Bryce is a junior. No, he's a
senior.
He's a senior.
He committed to Arizona.
He did. Arizona had a crazy game winner last night. Shout out to Caleb Love.
They won. I thought that was to the halftime.
That was overtime. Crazy overtime, Drew.
I said a halftime. My bad. Overtime.
But yeah, man. Let's get into episode 100, man. And we ain't gonna do nothing but keep it 100. This weekend, the Eagles mollywop the Commanders.
What?
They put up 55.
Yeah.
Championship game. It's safe to say, like, this is the best team in the playoffs, right?
Bro.
Mm,
I mean, oh, you talk about roster like up and down, yeah. But when you talk about like getting on that field, bro, you can't go against Kansas City, bro. It's hard.
Bro,
yeah,
55 in the conference championship game. What are we chatting about?
Yeah, I wonder what Detroit would have did if Golf wasn't throwing all those picks because
Detroit gave up 45 to the team that just got 55 put on them. What?
but we know that we
Did he not just-
know that's not an A equals B, B equals C, so
Yeah.
equals A comes
But
situation.
you
So that's
can't
not for
say
us.
I wonder what Detroit
I'm saying they turned the ball over 5 times. Eagles, did they even turn the ball over at all? Not once, right?
Nah, they didn't have turnover.
Yeah, they didn't have one turnover.
I'm gonna keep it all the way honest, man. I had said on the pod a Chiefs Eagles rematch, but in our pick 'em, I've definitely picked the Commanders out of the pure hatred, bro. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, that's why I picked the Bills.
yeah, I don't know what I dislike more,
I picked the Bills.
Eagles fans or you know what I mean, Jalen Hurts post game interviews, but
Or Taylor Swift.
I think I'm cool. I think I'm straight off that. But I will say Saquon Barkley like the greatest acquisition since Bron to the Heat for real. No, KD to the Warriors. Clear put them over the hump for everything. It makes the offense is back to what it was when they first went to the Super Bowl. The defense has playmakers that they have they replace playmakers with playmakers. Jalen Carter, Zach Bond. That this Eagles team is a different team than 2 years ago for sure. So I wouldn't say that they're the best, but I don't think it's clear. I think there's only one person that separates them from being the best.
To be fair, the LeBron was a better correlation, was a better example.
Think so?
Yeah, because you got to think the Eagles won a championship how many years ago?
It's been a while.
They're not fresh off.
Go.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Go. That's fire. Very fire. That's fair.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I trust, even though Chris Jones is that guy, I'll trust this front seven before I trust Kansas City front seven.
Bro, Eagles front seven is very different. I mean, it has to be the best in the playoffs.
And not only that, they got replacements.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
It's like
I can't think of number 56 name for
Karlaftis.
Yes.
I literally was going.
Now him, bro.
He's different.
How can I explain him? He is a situational player. I don't know how to explain this, but like when the world needs him most, he pops out of nowhere.
Clutch?
Yes. But I don't want to say clutch because it's like
according to Madden, you would call him Mr. Big Stop.
okay.
And according to
I'm not-
NCAA, you would call him every defensive line that I played against. But yeah,
he's like, bro, he's there when you need him. He's never there when you want him. Yeah, he ain't gonna make a play in the second down in the first quarter, but when it's time to get off that field, he's gonna make a play every time.
And in all of that, though, I think who y'all think is more important to the Eagles' success and identity? Is it Saquon Barkley in the running game, or is it their defensive front seven?
For this game coming up against the Chiefs,
just period over the season.
Yeah, over like to the point to where they are now in the Super Bowl or the playoffs. Like as far as the playoffs,
the easy answer will be Saquon Barkley. But the whole thing about Eagles last year, what did we say? Well, what did y'all say? Their defense was trash. Y'all said the defense couldn't stop a cold. So they fixed. Yeah, that was last year. So they fixed that, and they're not doing All I seen Jalen Hurts last year: run, pass the ball, run, throw a jump ball to AJ or Devontae Smith. So I mean, I think everything. I think they changed the whole team around the way they play, they style than they did last year, offense and defense.
The reason I'm going to say Saquon Barkley is for the simple fact of this right here.
The 60-yard run.
Nah.
The
From the
360.
moment from the moment that we have seen the Eagles, they have lost 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to guess how many times Saquon Barkley didn't rush for 100 yards?
3 times.
3 times. Yeah.
3 times. He didn't even play. One game he didn't play. The other 2 games he was short of 100 yards, and they lost either convincingly or in one possession. In the first week he scored. They scored 3 touchdowns, I want to say, or they
You
scored
talk
4.
about which one? You talk about playoffs,
He's
regular season.
the first season of the first game of the season.
Oh,
He scored 3 touchdowns. We saw from that very moment that Saquon was going to be pivotal to their success, and it literally showed. And so he was very clutch in a lot of games where he had game sealing 70-yarders, 60-yarders all season. In the playoffs, he hasn't slowed down. He showed up to 200 yards in the snow the week before. He just dropped the buck 50, if I'm not mistaken. It's like if Saquon Barkley gets off, they have no chance of losing. And Jalen Carter, I think, is arguably the best D tackle behind Chris Jones in the league.
Yeah.
Zach Bond makes a very huge case for DPOY, which I wasn't aware of. But I'm trying to figure out where he came from. Where did he come from?
Was it the Vikings? Where is it?
Ugh. That's a crazy pickup.
Or Houston.
But if Saquon doesn't get 100 yards, they have no shot of winning because they start to become one-dimensional.
Who's NOR?
And NR?
NOR.
NOR for who?
New
Orleans.
Not New Orleans.
That's not New Orleans.
There's New Orleans.
It is NOR.
NOR.
The
He's been in
OR,
New Orleans.
yeah.
He's been in New Orleans his whole career. This is his first year with the Eagles.
Well, this is a breakout year because I haven't heard of him. I haven't heard of him until this year. Shout out to him. But in a shootout, Saquon Barkley can be great for them because if it's 3rd and 8, I can still hand him the ball respectfully.
Okay.
So I think Saquon Barkley is the most valuable player in the league this year.
Now he's an MVP.
He done switched up. Unfortunately,
They haven't given the trophy yet.
not a postseason award. They've already voted.
I'll be honest with you, bro. When did they vote though? Yeah, it doesn't matter. If they didn't vote till like last week, it's hard for you not to count what they just seen in the playoffs. I'm sure they
already voted.
Yeah, that's on me. I didn't think they were.
No, yeah, I'm saying they already voted, but when did they already vote? If they voted like last week.
They voted. Well, I'm pretty sure they voted at the end of the season because I know one of the dudes on Pat McAfee show he gets a vote, and he was like, I can't say who I voted for, and this was one this week, maybe last week, but they've already voted. I that's a very good stat. I feel like this is a very good sentiment to point out about Saquon. I think I would have to favor the D line. I mean, the front seven though. I think they've been because even in the midst of Saquon getting off, the front seven. I mean, they're both of them are playing off of each other. I mean, like they're both doing their part. But even in the midst,
Dean and no Brandon Graham, they both hurt.
Even in the midst of like Saquon, he had 200 yards against the Rams, and the Rams were still, a missed block away from winning that game. So I think the front seven is more impactful to their success. Front seven was making plays against Washington as well, forcing fumbles, and things of that nature. So I would have to say that front seven, and that front seven is legit. I mean, this is what the front seven was supposed to been though. Philly has had a star-studded D line and linebackers for the last few years.
Ooh, ooh,
Yeah,
linebackers.
Bro, I'm not saying they weren't stars, but they had
Dude.
every tangible to be a star. They had all them Georgia linebackers running 4.3s, 4.4s. They should be stars.
N'Kobe Dean and who else?
we just got
Nolan
one.
Smith.
We got one here from him. Nolan Smith.
And then they picked up
Nolan Smith, but
Darius
yeah.
Leonard. They picked up Darius Leonard last year.
Okay.
Pro Bowler.
No.
Pro Bowler.
He was a Pro Bowler like 3 years prior to that. He got cut. Let's stay fact. He got cut from the Colts, and that's when they picked him up, and he was dog water when he was on the Eagles. That's just called facts.
TJ Edwards was very solid.
TJ Edwards
from Chicago.
Highsmith, Alex
Very
Highsmith. But their D line, bro. They have Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham, and who was on the edge for the longest. So I mean,
Josh Sweat,
and light skin buddy. But this front seven has supposed to been like that. It's supposed to been like that. But yeah, I mean they're both playing off each other. I think it would be very interesting to see, how things match up in the Super Bowl. But let's flip to the other side. Talk about the Jaden Daniels, the Washington Commanders. Their story comes to an end.
Yeah.
In the conference championship, they give up 55. A lot of miscues. Philly, whether his teams don't want to win or Philly, like I said, Philly just making plays. They had a chance. They just kept shooting themselves in the foot. But what a season for Jaden Daniels. Somebody said he was the best rookie quarterback of all time. You still stand by that?
If he made it to the Super Bowl, but I love how we love to like. I am striving to flourish in another career area, saying music. So I'm very good with, not being baited into questions. I'm learning to, watch my words. I think that it is up there with the best of them with like, if I don't know if Andrew Luck, I don't like, are we talking Andrew Luck, Ben Roethlisberger?
What did Andrew Luck do his rookie year?
Excuse me?
RG3 won Rookie of the Year that year.
Yeah. What did Andrew Luck do?
Andrew Luck still had like 4K though. Andrew Luck had a crazy year.
And I want to say they won the playoff game too.
I think they went like 12-5.
No, I'm literally. Did they win a playoff game?
They went 11-5. No, they lost the playoff game. He threw 288, no touchdowns and a pick. But yeah, he went 11-5 off the rip, 4,300 yards, 23 touchdowns.
It's not too many rookies that are going to be in this conversation. Also, when you look at the position of where other teams were with their rookie quarterbacks in relation to this, he looks like the best decision. I mean, since what? Like
John Wall.
He likes the best decision since drafting Patrick Mahomes at 12. A lot of people booed when Patrick Mahomes got drafted. Jaden Daniels could have been a number one quarterback, bro. He could have been a number one quarterback drafted. It was a debate.
I mean,
a lot of people. Some people prefer Jaden Daniels, but it wouldn't have made sense for the Bears considering you was getting rid of like somebody as mobile as like Jaden Daniels. So it didn't make sense. But bro, I never thought that I could see the Commanders be in this position of prominence. Like they're gonna be relevant for as long as they keep Jaden Daniels.
As long as they fix their defense.
The defense wasn't that bad.
Yes, it was. No, their defense.
They had like 4 turnovers.
No, their defense is like statistically, aren't they like one of the worst defense to make it this far?
They have. I would say they have pieces. They went injured. They were injury prone all year on the defense.
Yeah.
So they can be. They're. We're going to assume that they can be better if they don't do anything in the offseason. But I assume that they would because they had a lot of older players as well on that defense as well. So I'm assuming they're drafted in defense. Go.
Yeah.
You said Frankie Louvu?
Frankie Louvu,
yeah, he shouldn't have a job.
Like, what'd you say?
He shouldn't have a job.
Why?
Because stop talking, bro. He's the best player on that defense.
Why? Hold on, why?
He's the best player on that defense.
Bro, did you not see that read option he blew up on third down?
Bro, did you not see how many third down plays and how many times he was in the backfield and he's a linebacker? Person, that's horrible. That's a horrible take.
Yeah,
that's a horrible take.
I'm not gonna lie. That's like the most crash out thing I've ever seen.
It wasn't
jumping.
Wasn't a crash out. I mean,
the second one, yes, he jumped over. I feel like on purpose. But that first one, he was literally trying to time that shit.
No. I agree on that. I'm just saying, bro. I don't like. You're on the 1 yard line, bro. Just give up the score. It's chopped cheese.
No,
it's nothing but pride at that point. It's nothing but pride at that point, bro.
No. And that's why he's staying low, bro.
No.
How do you feel about the Swiss Plus?
Don't change the subject, nigga.
This is what we're talking about. That play.
Yeah, I don't have the center gets to be offsides, but I mean, outside of the center being offsides every time, I mean, it's hat on hat, man on man, strength on strength, physics,
and there was what third string center.
It's a QB.
The center today was going to give up a score if they jumped offsides again. It was crazy.
Yeah, I've never heard about that. I've never heard that rule. Where did that rule come from?
We've never seen.
You never seen nobody jump off that much.
Is that a real thing, Seven Bill?
Gotta be.
Trust me, I have never seen 3 penalties in a row in high school ball because I promise you, I'm not calling it. I would have never called it. I'm like, oh, word, it just happened. But like offside, like that specific scenario is hard. Like, if somebody jumps offsides in high school more than once, they're getting subbed out of the game. In the NFL, on the 1 yard line with the QB sneak, like the offsides is kind of like, what can they do? I mean, I think it's just the way he did it twice. It's like, bro, like
he did like 3 times.
You know a hard counter's coming.
No, Frank Louvu did it twice. The DN did it.
Yeah, the DN did it third time. Which I don't know what makes them call the third time. I don't know.
That was obvious for them to keep doing it. That was obviously a coaching thing. So whether it was Dan Quinn or DC, that was something that was discussed up into the Super Bowl. I mean, up into the game. So that was. I'm pretty sure they practiced that coaching and all of that, because that's how you got to stop it. I mean, you gotta put extra weight on the quarterback, Jalen Hurts case.
It worked too.
Momentum. It worked. I don't know if I'm my memory is jogging, but I don't know if they had got to stop last game, but it had been stopped before. Oh, they did stop one of them. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I ain't saying they didn't score the same drive, but they did. I can't remember that part, but. They did stop them.
So, like you said, if they're gonna give up if it's on the 1 yard line, it's automatic. Then why not continue to try and time the jump?
Wasn't it that same drive that they stopped in the first time?
When
he jumped over. I feel like it was.
I feel like it was. It was a little ways out though. It was earlier in the drive. But yeah, that was a crazy moment to see that. But I don't. I mean, I guess in totality, Jaden Daniels, considering he made it full season, considering he made it to the championship, rejuvenized that offense, that team, that organization, the franchise. It's safe to say he did have. I think it's safe to say he had the greatest rookie quarterback season of all time.
And didn't they have a new owner too?
Owner.
No, this is the first year or second year he's the new owner.
First year.
Yeah, I think he dethroned
Dan Snyder.
I ain't even gonna do that. He dethroned
Like
RG.
Lord Baltimore, you can say his name and Slider.
No. I'm saying he dethroned. I was saying he dethroned RG3 for the best quarterback season, rookie quarterback season.
Oh, you had RG3
I think RG
over last year over CJ.
CJ did have a good year. CJ didn't even do. I mean, I put.
I think it just looks different, bro. It looks different, bro.
I
If
don't.
Jaden didn't have that the only problem with Jaden year, he had that slope. He had that slope. He started good, going high. Then he met the Carolina Reapers, and he had a slope, and then he
Bro,
came right back up.
I mean, it is what it is. But
He almost rushed for 1,000 yards, bro.
CJ Stroud season wasn't no better. Dak Prescott had a better rookie year than CJ Stroud. I mean, like, respectfully.
I mean, I think we also. Wait, what did you say?
Dak Prescott had a better rookie year than CJ Stroud, respectfully.
Oh, yeah, facts. Tell me his stats.
He didn't even have a playoff.
Tell me his stats.
Huh?
Did he win a
No, they
playoff
went to the
his first year?
playoffs. I think they did have a playoff.
He went 13-3 his rookie year.
Yeah,
I'm saying,
I feel
did
like
he win?
I feel like that's where he got his first 1 or 2 wins.
Yeah.
Mm.
They beat the Lions. Was it the Lions or who is it? Who is it that they beat? Actually, if we talk in totality of a season, Ben Roethlisberger, because I mean he didn't lose and won the Super Bowl. He went 13-0 and won the Super Bowl.
He won the Super Bowl his second year.
He didn't win the Super Bowl for sure. No, if Jaden Daniels would have won today, Sunday, he would have been the first quarterback to make it to the Super Bowl.
As a true freshman.
As a rookie.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did lose to Green Bay. His Dak rookie year. That was the year.
Yeah, and he threw for 3K.
And Aaron Rodgers got that sideline.
And he
Oh,
threw for
Jared
3K.
Cook.
Lewis or whatever tight end.
Jared Cook.
Yeah. But I mean Dak had a good game. But nonetheless, I think that so then wait, if Ben Roethlisberger, then what did they do in the playoffs?
They lost.
They
They
got
lost
to the
in,
conference championship, I think.
It was
Yeah,
his
they lost
first season starting the full season.
Huh? No, his first season. Oh, you talking about his first season started. He got hurt, didn't he? Like full from game 1 because he went 13-0.
2004,
He went 13-0 in 04. So he started towards the end of the season.
They lost the championship, didn't they?
I mean, not towards the end of the season. After the first few games, my bad.
To New England.
they beat the Jets, and they lost to New England.
Wait, which Super Bowl was that?
That was 05. They went on to beat the Panthers.
Yeah.
Brady beat a rookie quarterback to get to the Super Bowl. I respect him.
It was 05?
Y'all didn't respect him. Y'all didn't start respecting Brady till the 28-3 for real. Because I was a part of it. I remember.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I remember.
Panthers was 05?
Yeah, that was 05.
The 05 Super Bowl, but the 04 season.
Yeah.
So Eagles.
Oh wait, no.
Eagles.
04, yeah, 04 was who played in that Super Bowl?
Eagles.
No, the Rams and Patriots. They went back to back.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Patriots won. They went, yeah.
And then the 05 season, like you said, was the Steelers and Seahawks. Ben Roethlisberger, 9 completions, 2. What a nasty game.
Or hold on, was Panthers
05, 05 Super Bowl, February 6, 2005, Philly.
So Panthers was the 03 year.
03.
Oh,
yeah, 03. And then 04.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why
That
I
makes
was tripping. I said 05 had to be the TO. That had to be the TO.
Because McNabb was mad in 06. Facts.
Yeah.
that
Facts.
actually sound about right. So is the
Deion Branch won the MVP.
let's switch over to the other side. We got Chiefs versus Bills. Mahomes does it again to the Bills. Who's daddy? You know what I'm saying? Josh Allen.
You good?
I said it, yo.
Josh Allen, make sure he better make sure he hits Patrick Mahomes' phone line come June.
you're dead.
How we feeling about the game? Like, you know, it was another
Bro.
close fighter. The Chiefs scored 30 points for the first time this season.
Bro, I told you, bro, they do whatever they have to be done in the playoffs.
Oh, bro.
To win the game.
Oh, that's...
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. Y'all know how I feel. I'll talk about
Josh
it.
Allen. Josh
I'll
Allen
talk about-
short, right?
I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it with quarterbacks like Justin Herbert. You know, losers are losers. But it's like I want to talk trash about Josh Allen so bad, but he played a fluent game. Like he didn't turn the ball over,
Bro.
And I hate. And it's like I don't
turnover
want
and
to.
downs don't count no more.
Nigga, that's not turning over the ball.
I guess
It's not a turnover. It's not a
it's
turnover.
not a turnover in fantasy. Fact.
No, that's not a turnover in a stat line too.
Why do they call it turnover? That is, you heard. Yeah, you said stat
That's
line.
not fantasy.
But I'm
That's
saying though.
facts. It's not about the fantasy. It's about the facts.
But I'm saying if he does not convert on fourth down, what is
yeah.
that? If he does not convert on, but if he does not convert on fourth down, what is that called?
Turnover
You
on
talking
down.
about the QB sneak?
Is that what you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about the incompletion. He had the ball on the last drive.
You talking about the drop pass?
Now we can't. Now we
Listen.
blame his drop passes.
Listen, no. Because I knew he was gonna say
Now
that.
we're blaming
Did we
drop
not?
passes.
Did we not
take
say
it.
last week? Did we not last week? We said we do not blame Lamar Jackson for that throw.
Cap. Oh, for the throw? No.
Yeah, I said no. I do not blame. He didn't throw it late. He didn't throw it early. Whatever they want to say. He threw a perfect ball. He dropped it. That's not on Lamar Jackson.
That was not a great throw.
It wasn't a bad throw. I mean, what else do you want? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Got flushed in the pocket.
And
threw a prayer up, and prayers that are sent up.
I was talking about Lamar
will
Jackson.
always be answered, but a prayer in football, no guarantees.
I was talking about the Lamar Jackson throw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you talking about Josh Allen? I thought we could.
No, Josh Allen throw was still, for the circumstances, that shit was pretty goddamn accurate.
Now the circumstances. You see what I'm saying? Like it's the
nobody.
It's trigger word.
No. Your problem is
It's trigger
you
word.
hear us. No, your problem is you don't hear what everybody says. Nobody blamed the throw last week on Lamar Jackson. What I brought up was the 2 turnovers is what I could blame, but I don't blame that drive on Lamar Jackson at all.
For the L though. Blame Lamar
And I'm not saying Josh Allen is free. But I'm saying it's hard to criticize him when every time he played Patrick Mahomes, he damn near played fluent. He damn near played fluent football. He's just not the guy.
Nah,
he's just not the guy. He only
played one great game against Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. This game right here, he had the ball. Last drive, 4th and 5. He got flushed in the pocket. He chucked one. The year before that, 39, he had Stephon Diggs wide open, missed the throw. The kicker misses the field goal. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. That's the only reason they kicked the field goal. He missed the throw. What?
Diggs had dropped the ball.
I thought he missed the throw.
Talking about that fly route down the sideline?
I thought he missed the throw.
Bro, Diggs dropped the ball, bro.
Yeah.
Did he miss the throw? I'm about to look at it.
Yeah, go look at it.
I'm definitely about to look at it. But needless to say, bro,
he just can't beat the GOAT, bro.
He lost. He lost the game.
He can't beat the GOAT.
It's very unfortunate.
That's why I don't like to talk positive about losers, but it's kind of only thing I can say is he didn't win. I can't say nothing about his style of play, what he did yet in that game.
No, I think he's a great quarterback. But it's like, bro, like, I mean, we got to give him an MVP this year, or what are we going to start saying about Josh Allen, bro? I got to know. I genuinely got to know.
Drew Brees.
I feel like
because how long was it till Drew Brees won a ring? Because he was with San Diego first.
And it took New Orleans getting hit by a hurricane for him to win.
No cap.
I don't think that's coming through Buffalo.
That's why they won. That and voodoo.
They be playing with them spirits down in New Orleans.
Hold up. Let's watch it. Let's watch it. 39. Uh-oh. He strolls in the pocket. Uh-oh. He sees the man downfield. And in the dirt.
He
Oh, you
said he
saw
missed
that
the
one.
throw. That's a
He
missed
missed
throw.
the throw. He missed the throw.
What's the score? What was the score? I was talking about
They
this
were down
play.
27-24, just
No,
like
he
they
finished.
were
He
down
finished.
3,
He
just like
finished
now.
the play. He's finished the play.
If I can find.
Oh, so what is that? What I got a bootleg phone? I was saying, bro, it's the same play. He missed the throw. Anyway, he did have a great game, but he had an opportunity.
Hey,
And-
Brando,
Yeah.
you good?
What was that?
Bro, it's like a little ass line. I didn't know who was gonna watch that.
I know. I don't know why it won't show the full screen, but nonetheless, I think that. Oh, here we go. Just because it was in full mode. I thought we was talking about this play. Before we even got there, 27-24. That was a drop ball by Stephon Diggs.
8 minutes left.
That was a drop ball by Stephon.
39. Yeah, I'm about to say 39. He had an opportunity to convert the, you know what I mean, potentially win the game. 151 left.
I mean, this is what it boils down to. Like Eric said, Josh Allen played. He didn't play terrible. But it just boils down to when you're good, ain't good enough. When you're good, good enough. Josh Allen can keep playing as good as he wants to, but it's not enough. It's not enough when you're playing against Patrick Mahomes. You want to beat the guy. When you want to be the guy, you got to beat the guy, and he can't beat the guy. It's just simple as that. Between that and the fact that the Chiefs might have we are looking at the Warriors dynasty on what's it called on the gridiron.
Okay,
We have Andy Reid, who is a wizard of a play caller. We have, is it Vic Fangio or Spagnoli? Which one is it? Spagnoli, the defensive coordinator, a wizard of a defensive coordinator, calling up blitzes you won't even get on. You can't call on the game.
It's not even on Madden.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be able to do that on the game. What the blitzes that he draws up, and it's quite frankly, it's unfair to the fact that they have both of those guys on both sides of the ball calling plays. You're not gonna, and the fact that the players are good enough, trained enough, have the IQ to go out there and execute the plays as well. Mm-hmm. We are looking at a well-oiled machine, which they keep it up, they might change the sport of football.
No, but America's greatest game. I ain't gonna lie. I knew the Bills was not gonna win. As soon as I seen Juju Smith make a big play, I said, "Oh, it's over." I said, even the bums out there is making plays. I said, "This is crazy."
He had caught the post and then juked DeMar.
Yeah,
but
the fact
that's what happened.
I think, bro. And then
ain't DeMar the highest voted?
He said he up for comeback player of the year.
I see the nigga said comeback player of the year. Who's the finalist again? It was
DeMar, Joe Burrow.
They said, "What the hell, Joe Burrow come from?" They said, "DeMar, he came back like 3 years ago. Fuck is he up for this?"
Yeah, that's what Pat.
I said, bro, he shouldn't be up for that award.
But the fact that, like you said, when Juju made that play when it was the first drive, that was crazy. And not only that, Hollywood Brown. It's like everybody back healthy. It's like all the pieces that they picked up throughout the season. I don't think they all ever played together. Everybody just come back healthy all of a sudden.
Hollywood Brown,
NFC Championship, and I think that also played a huge factor as well.
It was Hollywood Brown and Worthy. I seen them make a contested catch. I said, "Who is these niggas?"
Nah, that you talking about that?
Yes,
that wasn't. Was that a catch,
bro? Bro, when I seen he kept his hands on the ball. Never seen any one of them do it if it wasn't a screen
I don't
or
know, bro. It was like a pick to me.
I said
Fender had
no,
two.
no, no. That's not what I'm talking about. But yeah, I know. No, I'm not talking about that one. It was before that. That's what I'm talking about. But that's a good example. I didn't know Worthy was capable of out wrestling anybody.
He had the game his rookie season. Came in a perfect time.
Yeah,
Tyreek Hill.
No, he's not, bro. Stop disrespecting Tyreek like that.
yeah. Tyreek, you can do a route tree with him. You gotta do sweeps and screens for
Yeah,
them.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think the reason we are not seeing like we found out. We figured it out, bro. It's not, which is I think is what I ain't gonna lie, which I think is even more impressive. That offense is being held back by their own coach. Matt
You
Nagy
talking
sucks,
about
bro.
which offense you talking about?
Matt Nagy or the Chiefs.
Yeah.
So we don't know what Xavier Worthy can do. We'll never know as long as Matt Nagy's a coordinator. I'll tell you that. All he does is run hitches.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you're never gonna see him go down the field to catch a football as much as he needs to. Which is probably why my hatred for Patrick Mahomes was misdirected all year, bro. I didn't know. I didn't know until like week 15. That's crazy. But
you
it's
didn't know
very
Matt was the
revealing.
OC?
Yeah, the fact that he still has a job in the NFL is crazy. But
I mean, Bears coaches know how to go find a job once they leave Chicago.
No cap.
Guess, which is freaking crazy.
GMs too, don't they?
Yes, it's unbelievable. I do have a question though, but this is what sucks about the Bills, and I'll talk about arguably the greatest team in sports history. Considering the Bills did what they did this year and how good they did it, you can't get rid of the coach, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not sure how many draft picks you have, but draft capital is probably as best as you could do, and free agency is your best bet. But you kind of have to get ready to do it all over again next year because you can't fire Sean McDermott for making it to the AFC Championship.
No,
you can't get rid of any defense coordinator for defeating the number one offense last week
and having the top rated DB voted in the Pro Bowl.
Facts. And holding and being within reason to win the game against the Chiefs. I don't know. Like I don't know what the Bills do. I think they just gotta man up.
And also, mind you, the fact that James Cook in the rushing game had a good game.
Yeah,
didn't get the
still could not do it. I mean,
bro, he didn't get the ball in the last 4 minutes.
I mean, the Chiefs have always, like all year, they've probably been the best team against the run, if not top 3, top 2.
Yeah,
and they're gonna have a huge test in the Super Bowl. But James Cook still had a good game, and it's just at that point it just comes down to Jimmy's and Patrick Mahomes. Jimmy's and Patrick Mahomes, Jimmy and Andy Reid and the coaches in them. I like I said, I feel like coaches won that. The coaching was that small of a difference to make that big of a difference because between Andy Reid, closing out the drive, closing out the game after Fangio.
Spagnuolo.
After Spagnuolo got the stop, the 4-down stop, I think that's what did it. And no, you're not going to find better coaches out there than them, or quite frankly, what you got.
If they win the Super Bowl, is Andy Reid the greatest coach of all time?
He's the only one.
Because we're gonna
let's look at it this way: without Bill Belichick being a head coach, without Tom Brady, his playoff record looks trash. Andy Reid was still prevalent before Patrick Mahomes. He just never got over the hump.
Yeah,
I just want to throw that in there before you answer the question.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say it's kind of because
he was a defensive coordinator with the Giants.
Because
But
he was the head coach for Philly though. Fuck it. Oh, you talk about when they won the Super Bowl.
Bill Belichick.
Yeah. I feel like it's not as hard, but it is as hard to say because it's like we said in the beginning of the year, Patrick Mahomes go win this championship. No more GOAT talk. No more. We can have the talk right now, but if he goes 3-peat, no more GOAT talk. He's the GOAT. So, and he still have less Super Bowl rings than Tom Brady. Andy Reid has less Super Bowl wins than Bill Belichick, obviously. But it's like he's the coach of a 3-peat team,
which has never been done in this sport.
Yes.
And they've done it in different ways. It's not just shout out to the Tyreek Hill. You can't say that. You can't say that. So I think it's an argument to be had. Watching it in real time, like I said, I think we'll be able to look back. Because I mean, like we said, bro, the fact that the Bills played as good as they did, still can't beat the Chiefs. It's going to affect the sport in somehow, some way. There will be a backlash to this, whether we get more super teams, if that's a thing in NFL, or they come up with some more rules or whatever. If they 3-peat, it's going to affect the sport. It's going to affect the sport moving forward in somehow, some way. I just can't call what it's going to be. And if that does happen, I think between Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, both of them going to be having conversations in their own lane.
That's fair. I think I'm not going to spend too much time on that, but I think to answer your question, I think what's going to happen is quarterback and receiver tandems are going to come back. Because I don't think it's too many on teams that are contending for championships every year.
But like Brando said, you can't say thank you to Tariq because he hasn't been a part of one of these.
He has arguably the greatest tight end of all time.
Who has arguably been a no-show.
He's not a no-show. You can't we can't say just like you said with I'm using your football logic here.
Mm-hmm.
You said Ashton Genty had a great game in the playoff against Penn State because he was getting keyed on and he still produced to some degree.
Yeah, he was taking 3 defenders.
Travis Kelce, you leave Travis Kelce open if you want to.
But he's not taking 3 defenders.
Travis Kelce is the number one receiver on that team. You leave Travis Kelce open if you want to. He's going to jog 40 yards for a touchdown. Because he doesn't run at full speed. Like he literally does not run at full speed.
He don't run speed. He don't run routes. He just out there playing backyard football,
bro. And if you don't follow him around, like that's impacting on the game, bro. And considering that every year that Patrick Mahomes has won, he's been there. Despite all of the other pieces that was leaving and going and stuff, quarterback wide receiver duos will be sought after. Like so, when you think about Josh Allen, he's going to get one.
Let me ask you this: when did you say, like you said, a couple either last year or in the beginning of the year? Don't you mean quarterback and tight end duo will be a thing? Because that's more important than the wide receiver. You got Gronk, you got Brady.
That is one thing that I think is very true, right? But when you also look at their team, outside of having Travis Kelce, they have DeAndre Hopkins. The moment they traded for DeAndre Hopkins, the offense looked different.
Yeah, he made a great sideline catch, but he's not like a. How can I say it with the Chiefs?
You see what I'm saying?
He hasn't been a. What you mean? He hasn't been like an impact player like a Amon St. Brown. He hasn't been an impact player like a Justice Jefferson, Jamar Chase.
That's not an impact offense. Have you been watching the offense? You can't impact. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I'm saying you can do that. You can get that with your Juju Smiths, obviously. So that's what I'm saying is the tight end is the most key piece if you want to go there, like you said. The wide receiver ain't nothing.
Let me ask you this though. In the same way that they like they had the same conversation when Tyreek Hill was there. Travis Kelce, like you said, I think is a very, very, very like more important impact than any other person in regards to this run.
Best tight end in the game
To
ever.
Patrick Mahomes. I don't knock that. I just personally would take Gronk if I was building the team. Who you doubling? If you coming in, if you're the Eagles defense going in this week, well, we can talk about it. We can talk about that later. But in the past teams, who are you doubling? DeAndre Hopkins or Travis Kelce on third down?
Travis Kelce.
Right. And and it will be a catch by DeAndre Hopkins every time. Even though he didn't have the most statistical like year, I just think when you think about the teams that lost, they're missing a receiver for third, fourth down. Missing one. Like
Who's the teams that lost?
The teams that didn't make the playoffs.
No. You said that lost. Aren't you talking about lost the Super Bowl or
no? Like lost. Like boom. Like the Bills. They're going to go get a receiver. So you think about what they
got
need.
Amari Cooper. What were we chatting about? They got Amari Cooper. They got Keon Coleman.
Nah, Amari Cooper is right now. Him and DeAndre Hopkins the same level. Maybe you might say Amari Cooper a little better right now.
Without Travis Kelce.
What?
I think
I don't think DeAndre Hopkins alone.
I think the Bills showed that they have a lot of trust in their rookie wide receiver Keon Coleman, because they were throwing fade routes to him against an All-Pro corner on the goal line. So I think they're going to bank on him a lot. Amari Cooper, I mean, he was injured and not having an offseason with this offense. That's kind of a setback in itself. This is not just, going to a trash team where you can just spam him the ball.
Kincaid was solid.
So who do the Bills go get?
Unfortunate drop.
I think the Bills, honestly, I think it's hard for them to get a free agent right now until their stadium is built. When that new stadium is built, they won't have trouble getting a free agent. Because right now, don't nobody want to play in that. Let's be honest. Keep it what it is. Don't nobody want to play in a blizzard.
Okay, so if Tyreek Hill is on the trade block,
yeah,
are you saying the Bills are not going to attempt to make that trade?
Oh, if for a trade, that's different. Free agency and trade are two different things. Free agency, you gotta,
Tyreek Hill gets to say where he wants to go.
That's facts. That's facts. But they would definitely try.
Tyreek go to Buffalo? Will he do that though?
Tyreek will go to Baltimore. They need a receiver.
And he wants to win. Buffalo's good in this.
After what happened this year, they need a receiver.
Baltimore, Zay Flowers was hurt. If he wasn't hurt, I mean, they need a receiver. Oh my gosh, how much does Baltimore need?
I mean, obviously, what they had this year is not enough, right? So maybe he needs more help.
Maybe
he's not that great of a player. Who knows?
They just need to make Mark Andrews tight end 2 and let likely get tight end 1 reps.
That's very okay. That might be the best take of our entire podcast. Because my gosh, I thought it was so clear. But
Andrews is on a decline, respectfully. I'm not saying get rid of him because the 2 tight end sets does work for their offense, but likely
they got likely.
That's what I said.
Yeah,
okay. But yeah,
you can get rid of him. You can get rid of him. You don't really need Mark Andrews. Fucking 2 tight ends set.
Right. Okay.
Because
we're talking about the Ravens, bro.
I know. We talk. Nigga, I said likely. Who do likely play for? The Panthers. Yeah, I know you talk about the Ravens.
Yeah, bro. He emotional because he got caught last.
No, it's not emotional. I just said they don't need a 2 tight end set. When has that worked?
Bro,
since
it works. Hernandez? It works for the Ravens and their offense.
Obviously, it doesn't work because they. All right, facts. It works for people who hasn't been to the Super Bowl.
Nonetheless,
we talk about winning. We talk about Super Bowls.
None
I-
of
This is what I'm talking about.
I think legacies are on the line for this one for sure.
for the Super Bowl or
For the Super Bowl, in regards to the Chiefs, because again, I don't like what you said earlier. The Chiefs have done it in different ways. This is the ugliest team I've ever seen assembled from the Chiefs.
Okay.
Not
From the
because of,
Chiefs.
but it's not because of the players, because they have actual like
it gets uglier by the year.
ball players, right? But like
And it gets easier.
Matt Nagy is literally a handicap. I'm not even playing. Like he's holding that offense from being so great. Like I didn't know. I apologize, Pat. Like it was never your fault. You had the worst coach in football history, forcing you to throw hitches on 3rd and 12. That's not your fault, bro. That's not your fault.
That's when you got to start being Peyton Manning. Just call
If Patrick Mahomes was a Super Bowl with Matt Nagy, he is the best athlete of all time. I'm not even being funny. I'm not even.
I can respect
Let
it.
them cook. I think let them cook. I mean, it's not ridiculous to say that. Y'all think for the Bills, what do y'all think hits worse? Going 0-4, not being able to beat Patrick Mahomes, or losing 4 straight Super Bowls?
4 straight Super Bowls. Easy. It's the saddest stat line in all of sports. Come on, bro. Like, we here. We lost. We got next year. Fuck it. We lost again. We're here again.
Times a charm.
We lost.
And
Are we here for a 4th time? You know what?
it wasn't all 4 to the NFC East.
What, Cowboys?
The Cowboys.
Cowboys twice,
Giants?
And the Redskins, right?
and the Redskins.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Disgusting.
They must have Peyton Manning. I mean, they must have had Tom Brady on their team.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't.
Too.
It's a lot of older people that either is not here anymore, or they're older where they really don't care. But I think with social media, losing 4 straight times to the same team in the playoffs is kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy, and it's something you're not gonna be able to run from. Like Josh Allen, to get away from that L that he just took, he's going to have to turn off his phone. He's going to be everywhere until next year.
Blame though. They're blaming it on Kincaid for dropping the pass,
Which
right?
is, I don't even know what I was going to say, but I think I was.
That's another reason.
That's
another reason why I said, bro, 4 Super Bowls is definitely worse.
I think I was going to cuss, bro, because the fact that Josh Allen. If we expected that man to catch that pass, I think we just don't know ball for real.
Huh?
You said we're blaming the game on Kincaid because he dropped the ball?
I'm not blaming the game on Kincaid, but I'm saying
That's what Brandon said.
He can definitely catch that ball. That was a very catchable ball.
Very catchable ball.
And definitely with how many was it? 4 defenders, and for the ball to happily fall right there, like that was a very catchable ball.
That was a crazy throw.
And and not only was it a catchable, it went through his hands. It didn't go in front of his hands.
Was he diving at the ground?
Through.
He was no touch. He was not touched by no defender.
Was he diving at the ground?
He
didn't even do a full stretch out dive. He just did a little hinky hink.
Is that on Josh Allen for not, like, before the play even started? Is that on him for missing the what's it called, the line protection?
The line protection, nigga. They blitzed a cornerback. It's kind of, you can't really call a line protection.
I mean, they lined up in the double mud, looking like a mid blitz. The center didn't block nobody. If you go back and look back to play, and they came off the edge. They came off the not the weak side, the strong side, the corner.
The corner blitz. You can't protect that.
The center,
unless your running back stay right there, your tackle is not drop kicking that fast and that far.
No. The center ain't blocked nobody. There was no motion for the running back to come back.
I love it, man. I love it.
Josh Allen.
I love it.
Gotta pick that up pre-play, right?
I think Josh Allen has to do something on that play. He chucked it, bro. He ran right into the defense, bro. He chucked it, bro.
He ran
I'm hearing
straight
that.
into the blitz too.
He ran into the blitz. That is on him, respectfully. Like, I don't care. Quarterbacks is it not a win stat? We discussed that when a white man back in the day used to win all the Super Bowls, it became a stat for them to win the game. He did not win the game, so that's on him.
Yeah, and he turnover on downs. Meanwhile, Lamar at least went down the field and scored, right?
Bro, I'm just saying, bro. Like, what are we really talking about? Bro? Like, it's different. Like, if you're expecting him to catch that pass, he had to come back to the ball.
Look, he only needed 3 points, not a touchdown. We just wanted 3 from you, Josh.
And the play before that, I think the play before that was that play call.
That was a zero blitz too. He called a zero blitz, and then he called a nickel blitz the next play.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. You should have had some plays drawn up. Everybody knows the Chiefs blitz. In key situation, they gonna blitz.
Bro, it was nasty. Very, very nasty business. Is the so like both of you, the Eagles and Chiefs have gotten here. If they could each pick up a player from the teams they beat so far, who would each team pick up?
In the playoffs, right?
Huh?
In the playoffs?
Yeah, in the playoffs.
Okay.
Eagles beat Rams, Commanders, and
Packers.
I'll say for the Eagles, I'll say Frank Louvu. They need them. They start linebacker out.
I'll tell you who they pick up. They pick up Jaden Daniels. What we chatting, bro?
Go. Talk. Get him out of there, man.
I'll be honest with you.
Easy. That's
no.
easy.
I'll say no.
Eagles,
and I'll tell you why I say no. He did have a solid game yesterday. I mean, not yesterday. What's today? The other day? Yes, he had a very solid game. Didn't turn the ball over. Gave it to who was open. And the only reason I say I wouldn't do that, because we've seen Jalen Hurts versus Patrick Mahomes. Last time they was in the Super Bowl, he played a pretty damn good game.
Yeah, except for
he played a pretty goddamn good game. Other than what he couldn't throw the ball 50 yards, 60, 70 yard Hail Mary.
We've seen Jaden Daniels convert a Hail Mary.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy. You're also giving Jaden Daniels a better running back, better offensive line, better wide receiver core, and a better defense.
That's
give me Jaden Daniels. Get Jalen Hurts out of there.
You also got Rams and Packers.
Easy. One from each team?
Yeah.
Oh, I like talking about all three.
Yeah, I thought you meant just one of all.
Rams, give me Jared Verse, no question.
Jared Verse, alongside Jalen Carter, that's gas.
Yeah, no question. Like that's a man child, no question.
That's gas.
From the Packers,
damn, we can't even say Jair because he was hurt, or can we? If he's healthy,
why would you say Jair? They got Kenyon and Dijon and Dejean, Darius Slade. Those DBs looking.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm taking Jair and taking him over Big Play Slay right now. I'm putting him in there for Big Play Slay.
Low-key, I know it sounds crazy, but I think I'm gonna just pick up Jaden Reed. Punt return, 5th receiver.
5th?
They have AJ Brown, Jahan Dotson,
Devontae Smith.
Are we counting tight ends? Goddard is definitely like.
Yeah, I don't because I don't think the Eagles need that much.
They don't.
Offense, yeah,
they don't.
Definitely on offense.
I would have just scooped Rashawn Gary and keep Gas in the front 7. What about the Chiefs? They beat the Bills and the Texans.
Bro,
Lamar actually made plays, bro.
Bills and Texans. Listen at him. He a fan.
No, you said the Chiefs pick up somebody from the Bills.
So he said Damar Hamlin, not
Oh,
Lamar. Damar.
I didn't
No.
Wow.
No, he said Damar.
See,
No. I'll probably say Ed Oliver.
Nah. Break that down for me, 7.
bro, DeMar Hamlin makes plays. Like as much as we want to like play, he makes tackles. He does. He genuinely does. And I think on that, and he blitzed a lot for Buffalo. Considering Kansas City likes to blitz, he's going, bro. No question. No question. I don't think that's a bad pick. Who else are you taking from the Bills? Not taking quarterback, not taking running back.
I take Ed Oliver since Chris Jones plays.
Yeah, Ed Oliver. Yeah.
Since Chris Jones blitzes from the outside, I throw Ed Oliver in there as well.
That's
And
fair.
then with Texans, it's like, am I going?
They didn't beat the Texans. They only have one.
Yes, they did.
But the Chiefs beat the Texans.
Oh,
yeah.
did.
Yeah. So I'm either going Will Anderson or I'm going Nico. What did you say? Oh, Joe. They do need a running back. I'm tripping.
They do.
Joe Mix?
Yeah,
Joe Mix is better than Isaiah Pacheco.
He's better than Kareem Hunt's got the start now. It's not
better
Isaiah
than
Pacheco no more.
Yeah,
But-
yeah.
But
Taking Nico, I'm not mad at that.
yeah, Nico. You got Will, or you got Joe Mixon. Is not a bad choice.
For the Super Bowl, though, I'd throw Derek Stingley out there, actually. I'm not going to lie to you.
Over
Derek Stingley and Trent McDuffie on both sides of your field?
On the other side, that's fair. Especially going against the Eagles. That's fair.
The only reason
That's very fair.
You see, Andy can work with anything. And if Isaiah Pacheco has his best game, it's just the fact that
all right.
he's injury.
Yeah.
It's not that much of a difference from Joe.
Yeah,
What?
That's fair.
Wait, whoa. What did you just say?
That's
If
fair.
Isaiah Pacheco has his best game, it wouldn't be that big of a difference from than Joe.
No, Isaiah
That's
Pacheco is trash.
Whoa. Say it
He's
again.
not that good. He's not good.
He's a top 10 running back.
Fucking what in the playoffs right now when there's only two teams?
No, he's a top 10
He's a
running
top
back.
10 running back in the NFL.
You can't name 10 running backs better than Isaiah.
Give me 10
Pacheco.
running backs
Go.
better than Isaiah Pacheco.
Go.
All right. Let me go to regular season. All right. We know Barkley. We know Derrick Henry. We know Gibbs.
Mm-hmm.
We know Robinson.
Who?
Bijan Robinson.
Atlanta. Bijan.
Okay.
Josh Jacobs.
Mm-hmm.
Give me Chuba Herbert. And if you say he's better than Chuba Herbert, you lost your fucking mind. If you think he's better than Chuba Herbert, you lost your mind.
We just
If you say he's better than Chuba Herbert, you lost your mind.
we just went to 100. We just
you know Isaiah Pacheco's not better.
and there goes our 100.
You got Bruce.
So,
You got Bruce Irving. I mean, not Bruce. What is it?
Bucky.
Brees
Bucky
Hall.
Irving. My bad.
Bucky Irving.
Irving.
Oh my God.
Bucky Irving is better than Isaiah Pacheco.
Okay, let him go.
Bucky Irving. Aaron Jones. Y'all are Joe Mixon.
I get a Joe Mix. I respect Joe Mix.
Williams out of the Rams.
Kyron Williams.
Yes, Williams. Yes,
I think
he's
that's
better.
a toss up. I don't think it's clear though. I don't think it's clear. No.
That's 10 right there. And then you love Brees Hall.
But I don't agree with like 3 or 4 of your answers.
What is Isaiah Pacheco? Who is he? Like what do y'all? He runs hard. He does this. Y'all like that? Y'all love that shit. When the nigga was cooking, that's what y'all love that shit. That's what y'all love because that's who he is. That nigga is not that good. That nigga. That's why he got bitched for a reason.
One more time, Eric.
Yeah,
He be doing.
It's because he broke his fibula.
bro, y'all. What the fuck you mean he broke his fibula? He played in the game.
He's been back for like a month.
Oh my gosh.
Isaiah Pacheco is not a top tier running back.
The fact that you said Chuba Hubbard, you're
Chuba Hubbard had a great season. I will give you that. He had a great season.
Exactly. Just because you're a hater, Preston, you
No,
don't know
no.
numbers.
But I also
But
watched Chuba Hubbard
Isaiah-
lose a game. I also watched Chuba Hubbard lose a game. So
Isaiah Pacheco was out this year. So if we're going year for year, then it's like he's number 30. But that's not what we was going off of. We're going off of who you taking right now over Isaiah Pacheco. And I'm not saying Chuba Hubbard based off what I've seen Isaiah Pacheco.
If you're saying right now, then it's obviously Chuba. What are you talking about?
No.
Before he got.
Did you hear what I said?
What did you say? Because you said if you talk about right now, and that's why.
I said if we were talking about right now based on what they've done, it's like, bro, Isaiah Pacheco's been hurt, so I'm taking all of them. But if we going based on who I'm taking, based on what I've seen both of them do,
yeah,
I'm taking Isaiah Pacheco.
And what have you seen Isaiah Pacheco do?
I just like the way he took the rock, bro. Like the way he took the rock. Simple.
Yeah, like I said, you like that. You like when he jumps
I don't
before he
think
gets the ball.
No,
like
I think he's hard to get down. He's making an extra effort. He's moving to change, bro. Like,
yeah, he's like a speedy fullback.
See, that's crazy.
Like a speedy fullback.
So you basically saying
AJ Ajayi.
So you saying he like Scatterboo?
Hello.
That's what you're saying.
A better Scatterboo. Hello. Bro, he
well,
never
ladies
touched
and
1,000
gentlemen,
yards, never touched double touchdowns.
And the Chiefs offense.
Double digits. All right,
how many running backs do you know putting up 1,000 yards in the Chiefs offense?
Did Clyde Allaire do it his rookie year?
I doubt it.
That's
He's
why
splitting reps.
I'm just looking at it. Did Kareem Hunt have 1,000 yards?
He wasn't with
I'm saying before he left.
Oh, this year?
No. Hell no, not this year. I'm saying before he left. Let me go look at his stats.
Jamal.
Yeah, he had 1,300 his first year. Then he had 8. He played 11 games. And he had 800,
Right.
and then he got traded.
The Chiefs offense is not the same Chiefs offense from their first Super Bowl.
Respect.
In 2017, they ain't go.
But those players I named, I feel like if you go to those teams and be like, "We'll trade you Isaiah Pacheco for this person," who would you rather have? They rather have their running back, Isaiah Pacheco.
I genuinely, I don't knock the Joe Mixon. I definitely would take Joe Mixon over Isaiah Pacheco, but the Derek Stingley is a tough pull. I guess when I think of their DBs, I'm automatically going Trent McDuffie, Justin Reed. Mm-hmm. So I assume they got it handled back there.
Oh, N.O. from Fayetteville State. He's solid.
He been hurt. He hasn't been playing.
And if you take, I'm not playing, bro. I'm not playing. DeMar makes plays.
He do.
Oh, we knew you wasn't playing, but it was like it's kind of crazy. Hold on, who trucked him? Who trucked him in the end zone? And that was childish.
Mahomes.
Oh, that's Mahomes. Oh, Mahomes, you heard.
You got trucked by the GOAT though.
Mahomes, bro, you put your head in his chest. Yes.
Hey man, Simon, we got Pro Bowl games coming up. We got flag football coming up. Has the Pro Bowl, is this like a permanent solution? Is this the answer to the problems of the Pro Bowl?
I mean,
are we satisfied?
I'll be honest, bro. They're talking about adding another game. I seen Goodell say he's thinking about adding another game. That's the way they're going. I'm okay with flag football. How many times you want them boys to put on pads and hit each other? So I'm okay with the flag football. It ain't like we stayed up all night to watch the Pro Bowl anyway.
Cap.
We ready for the Super Bowl.
Cap.
Skill.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like since they took the game away, that's something you have to ask the 12-year-olds, bro. No cap. Because I'm not somebody that sits there and watches that live. I catch it on social media. Like, bro, I can't do it, bro. I can't watch grown men play dodgeball, bro.
No.
On live TV, this isn't COVID.
The skills challenges and stuff, I can't.
COVID, I watched whatever had a winner and a loser.
Yeah.
This isn't COVID.
This nigga watching ping pong.
Bro, I watched the beanbags, bro. Cornhole.
Oh,
Come
yeah,
on, bro.
yeah.
I saw the conference
Cornhole?
championship. I saw the cornhole conference championship.
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking about? But like,
Over here thinking, nigga, they got conferences?
yeah, but they like they can't make me watch that, bro. It's still better than the All Star though,
Oh.
The NBA All Star.
Yeah.
easily.
Yeah.
I mean,
It ain't saying that's not saying much though.
it's like I'm saying, like
Yeah.
we're comparing trash and basura.
Go, Mr. Kennedy class.
Go, yes, sir. Yeah, I mean, y'all have to let me know how that goes respectfully. We call round on that though. We got NBA deadline coming up real soon. NBA is kind of in gear. Some things have shaken up. Man, this Jimmy Butler story is crazy though. He's been suspended indefinitely at this point. I think he got suspended a couple times before that. I think he requested a trade because obviously they don't see eye to eye on contract long term. He's like 35, 36, looking for however long contract, max contract, whatever. And he's been injured. So I understand the Heat when they don't want to pay him. But now they're giving him fines, conduct detrimental to the team, and this, that, and the fifth. I know Pat Riley is, up to his wits end with him. But yeah, y'all think Jimmy will be traded before next Thursday, or will this leak into the offseason?
I feel like he's traded.
Any suitors, because obviously the actions have brought his price down. I feel like the Heat are getting closer to a bag of chips for him.
Bro, it's like,
who would want to take that on?
ooh, you gotta have a team that's like defensive minded first, because that's how he gets going on offense. I feel like it's through the defensive side, and there's only one team I know that plays. Well, not one team. There's a team I know that plays defense very well. Definitely last year too. But I don't know if Jimmy's a good fit for Minnesota.
Timberwolves.
Yeah, I don't think he's a good fit for Minnesota.
I think he will. Yeah, as far as fit wise, I think his fit is like going to be a team that is closer to desperate. He probably won't be going to any young teams.
No.
That are building chemistry and things like that. I think he's more so a long shot team guy for a desperate team.
Cleveland's not young,
but they don't need him.
They don't.
They're the best team.
Yeah,
they're 1A, 1B with the Thunder for the best team in the league.
yeah.
They actually don't need him and everything he comes with. So I don't think that he mess around and go back to Philly.
bro.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here looking at the.
Oh, I forgot.
They just can't afford it. They can't afford it.
What you gonna say? Golden State?
No. I was about to say, no, it was something completely different. But I mean, yeah, we always say Golden State. Golden State, the way they have trashed their season, we talk about that too.
LeBron James like players like this, All LeBron James gotta say is
that wouldn't last 3 games.
Yeah, he's not having that. But yeah, I think these teams at the top of their conference, I don't think they pull the trigger on a Jimmy Butler. If there would be anybody, I would say the Bucks.
I was thinking the Bucks too, but I said I can't see that.
I don't think he's that much. I don't think he's too much. I don't think he's enough of a perimeter threat, and I don't see Jimmy Butler playing off ball like that.
Like I said, Jimmy Butler is 35, 36, can't stay healthy. Wherever he wants to go, he either want to go get paid or he want to play for championship.
What do you think he'll do?
He's on an expiring contract. He has a player option as well. So that's another tricky part of his trade. Did I see? I think the Suns might be in talk. I think the Suns were trying to do like a 3-team trade with him and Bradley Beal. But that's the type of team that would go get him. Suns front
Yeah.
office is
Desperate.
trash.
Very
Like, I don't
Very
know.
desperate.
They don't know what they're doing. They're just doing stuff.
Yeah.
For the love of money.
You do have a De'Aaron Fox who's on the trade market. I
Yeah.
don't see the Kings really doing that because they have HB.
They're like, who's gonna come watch y'all play?
Zach LaVine's been on the trade market for like 5 years. Bro.
Years, yeah.
But yeah, you look at a Sixers team who kind of went all in. I mean, Embiid, it's just a lot going on. Embiid, bro, how we feel about Embiid? You know, he won't play. He actually cannot play like 2 games in a row. Let me see how many games he played this season. He's played 13 out of the team's
48.
44.
Oh.
And then you also have Paul George.
Guard. They got Paul George guarding the 5. Yeah, they're desperate.
30 of the 44 games.
I think they'll take Gilly the Kid. I ain't gonna lie.
Shout out to Philly.
No cap. I think
It's nasty.
the sports world has become closer to entertainment since the beginning of time.
Yeah.
Like the Coliseum was originated in Rome, and it was entertainment. We got people who invented sports for the purity of the game, realizing they can monetize it, and it became more and more entertainment to this day. With that, you give players leverage to get paid, and you're also getting players with level of entitlement. And with social media, with research and new doctors, shout out to Will Smith concussion. He changed the trajectory of the NFL forever. You got players worried about their health along with their money and entitlement. You got players like Joel Embiid, where they're not going to risk their health when you've already paid them. Like,
nigga ain't been risking his health since the year.
Kawhi Leonard. And I'm not going to lie, since COVID, I dare you to tell me I can work from home 4 times a week. I dare you. Won't no work get done, and I'm still gonna get paid because that's what you signed. That's what the contract say. You know what I mean? So they basically taking the work from home to just being on the sideline on the bench. Like we all work from home, so I don't see why we knocking him personally as a man, but as an athlete, like yeah, his legacy is ruined, tarnished. It might be the worst MVP of all time. Not gonna lie.
Wow,
that's not crazy to say though. Is it?
Well,
it
when
is.
he played, if you're doing regular season, he did go out there. Yeah, he did go out there and win the MVP.
Put up 33 and 10.
Yeah.
Give me what MVP's year are you taking over his?
Go ahead. Yeah, okay. I was gonna let Brando do it. I was gonna let Brando say it.
Outside of Steve Nash.
Oh no, Brando, go ahead. Name somebody.
Steve Nash?
No, other than Steve Nash.
Bro. Let's see. There's plenty like I said, there is a plethora of answers. I mean, I'm not gonna be that egregious.
You're gonna say over what? Over James?
Yeah.
I knew it.
James Harden?
Yes, he's good.
No.
James who?
LeBron James?
Yes, I knew it. Yes.
What?
No, what's LeBron James? 2010?
I said I wasn't gonna be that egregious. You trying to bait me? What Pete said? We gotta learn how not.
We gotta learn how to not to.
So you're not gonna get me. But he had a crazy year. It was. I don't think he should have won MVP that year though. So.
But to be fair, you said outside of Steve Nash year. You could say the other Steve Nash year because then he went 2 back-to-back. Yeah, that's crazy.
Steve Nash won back-to-back.
Oh wait, yeah, bro, I got one for you.
He's cooked.
I'm not gonna say his name on air. No, the 1999 winner.
Say his name.
Have you ever been home alone?
Go.
No, you don't realize how crazy that is.
I hear him. I know. I hear him. I heard
Nah,
him.
you don't know how crazy that is, bro.
It all touches. But yeah, 1999.
You don't realize.
Nah, you
Yes,
don't.
I
He
do.
don't even realize how crazy that is.
No, I do. Come on now.
But
Anyway, yeah, 1999.
uh, he was a guy though. He was a guy, respectfully. But I mean, yeah, the Sixers, they're outside of the play-in right now. Um, the Jimmy Butler saga is looking very scary. Another name is Brandon Ingram. Pelicans there in no man's land as well, thanks to Zion. Is
Zion.
Zion playing football? I mean, playing basketball?
He's been playing certain games.
It's sick, bro. And I don't. That's on them. Like I have no. There was nothing you seen from Zion to sign him to a max contract. He's played 12 games out of the teams. Oh my fault. Between 40 games, 12. He's played 12 out of the team's 47 games. That's 25%, in line with his career average. Um, I feel like they're gonna blow it up over there. Spurs might be a very attractive place for some young players. I know De'Aaron Fox want to go there. See him and Wemby might be crazy. Hey, Wembanyama, bro. Once the Spurs start winning games, bro,
So
and become relevant, yeah. I don't know, bro. I think like literally when they say sky's the limit, the sky is the limit for Wembanyama. What he's doing, he's battling DPOY. He's averaging 4 blocks this year. Once they start winning games and become relevant, we're going to be seeing something absolutely.
I know how they can start winning too.
yeah,
Tell his big ass stop jacking 10 threes a fucking game.
Till at the
Nobody
end,
want to see that
that's his
shit.
game though.
That's the problem.
that's
That
the
doesn't
problem with the
equip to
young
winning.
boys.
That
That's
don't
why,
equip to winning.
yeah, and that's why they saying Ant Edwards don't regress because he's shooting more threes than ever.
But he's shooting 40% clip.
And where is he getting them now?
It's not his game though.
It doesn't
I-
equip.
I
Not
don't-
Steph.
Nah, I don't think. I just think they made the worst trade possible for that team after what they did the year before.
Cat and
I
Randall.
also agree with that.
Because it changes like the dynamic of that team, and like Cat was taking those threes.
Yeah, he was.
So like you don't have somebody who is efficient from the perimeter and being a threat to the defense at the same time. So like, because Julius Randle, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Some nights he's great, some nights he's chicken change.
Who you talking about?
Julius Randle.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know if that is Ant's fault or if that's a trade.
Yeah,
But
also,
it's all
that's-
Steph Curry's fault for real.
No facts. But also that's why I said if you do a trade with Jimmy Butler, I feel like Jimmy Butler would give you when healthy. He's better than Julius Randle. Ain't no about that.
That'll blow up the team completely.
yeah, because Julius Randle is, and then they don't have nobody there to mediate that.
Because to be fair, we also have seen Jimmy Butler be a passer. He don't need to score.
But Jimmy Butler,
We have seen him win playoff games when he's just giving assists and playing defense.
Jimmy
You
Butler,
would never see Julius Randle do that.
Jimmy
You
Butler
would never see that.
there and immediately be like the. I feel like he would be like immediately be like an alpha of the locker room.
He's stunting the Ant's growth for sure.
Yeah, he would because
Yeah.
Ant
I feel like he would encourage his growth, and we need to stop. And we need to stop that at this point. If another player like Jimmy Butler can stop Ant's growth, then he's just not going to grow. He's at the age and he's at the time and he has built up the resume where it's his team. That's kind of why they got rid of Cat. And if you can let a Jimmy Butler come in and just take over, then he's just never had that in him. He was never really gonna be that dog you wanted.
Uh,
So I don't think Jimmy Butler would take that away. He would help him out at this point in his career.
Jimmy Butler is a third option at this point in his career.
Yeah, so
yeah,
that's
but
why
I
I'm like,
don't
he's
think
not gonna
Jimmy
take
knows that.
Yeah, and Jimmy doesn't know that. He doesn't.
I don't think Jimmy knows that. I don't think that goes well for the Timberwolves. That's definitely a 2K disaster. But shout out to
But
Steph Curry, man.
speaking of Steph Curry's fault, how much blame does he have in the fall of the Warriors dynasty?
Huh? He ain't the reason.
Well,
Steph Curry has been the face of that team, right? This is kind of like piggybacking off of the Anthony Edwards, Jimmy Butler locker room thing. Steph Curry is the Warriors, right? He's the leader of that team, right?
yeah.
He's not the alpha of the locker room. He's not the voice. He's Draymond, right?
Draymond Green. Yeah. I get what you're saying. Keep going.
So Draymond
Keep
Green,
going.
because of that, Draymond Green has always done what he wants to do. Even though he's the third, fourth, fifth option on that team at times throughout this dynasty.
He's
Yeah.
the first option to pass.
Hence why the whole KD thing blew up. And
Jordan Poole.
the Jordan Poole thing blows up because
And I think low-key Clay too, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
low-key Clay too. There's no muzzle on Draymond. Yet Curry is the best player on that team. He's the face of the franchise, this, that, and the fifth. But he ain't the alpha in the locker room. He not the voice or nothing like that. And because of that, because Draymond doesn't have a leash, Steve Kerr can't tame him. Nobody can tame him. That has led to Warriors' downfall.
I mean that.
And Steph Curry being who he is, for him to change the whole sport of basketball but can't control his own locker room, how much blame does he get in the fall of the Warriors dynasty?
Yeah, when you got a guy that's averaging 8 points a game being the voice of the locker room, you're going to have trouble. I'm not going to lie because if I'm Kuminga, Jordan Poole years ago, Kevin Durant, if I'm a guy that's really putting like output on the court more than Draymond Green, and he's trying to tell me something crazy, I'm gonna simply be like, "Hey, yo, shut up! I'm not hearing that. Like, I'm not hearing none of that, bro. Like, respectfully, like, you gonna have to swing on me because you suck."
I feel like
That's my thought.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think he's gonna be a Hall of Famer at some point.
Yeah.
Because he's a part of that dynasty, and you can't take away. I don't think I had the championships without him. But if I'm another NBA star and he's averaging 8 points a game and I'm getting 15, 17, 20 points a game after playing behind Steph Curry, I'm not hearing none of that. Like,
yeah,
you cannot talk to me any kind of way, bro. Like, nobody's tolerating that. And I think Steph knows that. I think it was one game where Draymond got ejected early and Steph started crying. Like, for real, I'm not playing. And he I think it's something that he struggled with. I think Steph is a man of the faith, and I think he has tried to handle it in the best way he probably assumes Jesus will handle it. But Jesus told them to pick up swords. Like, Jesus is not a punk. And so I'm not saying Steph has been a punk, but there's probably been some conversations that we don't know behind the scenes. He just doesn't look like he's done anything in the public eye. So I don't know.
But the conversation goes like, I'm pretty sure it goes on something along the lines of like, where it's like, bro, because Draymond, he puts up 8 points a game, but obviously we know he impacts the game in other ways: screens, passing, point guard in the offense, and things like that. And every time we hear between Kerr and Curry, the conversation goes along the lines of, bro, we need you. You can't be doing that. Bro. And nobody's just, like you said, just checking him like, bro, you average 8. Shut up.
Yeah.
They like giving him ego talk or whatever. Like, and that's why he gets away with averaging the 8 points. But yeah, I seen a recent interview with KD when they talk about where everything went downhill from there, and that's when I was like, okay, that's kind of that was kind of
Yeah.
I see where the lack of stepping up in my eyes. I think is his responsibility. But between with that one game when Draymond got the board, dribbled up the court,
Mm-hmm.
fumbled the ball, and then I think they went to overtime.
Yeah.
When everybody thought KD was getting the rock, that whole game when everything blew up for him, that was the game. And I think Draymond started talking crazy to KD. I think he called him, a B and all of that. That's what he said, and that's when everything happened. And he was like, "Okay, yeah, it happened, but even after that, though, the worst part about it was nobody said anything about the situation. They just let it happen." And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm sitting here like, okay, this is what 2018. No, this is 2019, I believe. Yeah, 2019. You got Curry, 2-time unanimous MVP. They done got 3 rings out of in 4 years. He averaging 30, leading his team on the court.
Yeah.
You have a situation where, okay, Draymond is your alpha guy, cool, and KD get into something, and you don't at least step in and say
Say
nothing.
something. Yeah, that's fine.
But I mean, to be fair, he
You
probably,
ain't even gotta leave the locker room. But at that moment, I feel like, bro, that is your time to step in and be like, yo, y'all gotta yada yada yada. But KD was like, bro, nothing was said, and that's when he started dissing himself until his departure.
I mean, that's a KD fault because obviously Draymond Green, we know who his best friend is. LeBron James. He tried to pull what they did in Miami. And they call LeBron a bitch. You trying to turn him up. That's it. He was trying to get the best out of KD. And KD just folded. That's it.
No, I think we're in a time now where you can't disrespect people as a man now. Like,
All right, episode 100. Episode 100.
I'm just saying, bro, you can't. Bro, the hottest witness. You cannot talk like people are like confrontation is not the number one thing, bro. Like people handle conversation very differently. Some like in some locker room, like you would think the locker room is a place for it. And I feel like the great locker rooms in most sports, like bro, we literally saw The Last Dance. We clearly saw like it's a part of it, but not in today's day, bro. Social media and everything, bro. Like no, you're not gonna call me out your name and expect me to stay. I'm not gonna get money elsewhere. Nah. I'm not staying. Nah.
That's
And
crazy.
I ain't got no family. So I'm really just
Yeah.
hooping and on the, you know what I mean? The harlots. Nah. I'm not hearing that. I'm not hearing that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
He said hoops and harlots. That's crazy.
bro, that's what he owned. That's what he owned. He just
Crazy.
hooping. He practicing the jump shot in the club. He's literally shooting his shot. He's not worried about nobody talking about we don't need you. Okay, say less. I'll go get a bucket in New York. Like what? I can't talk to me like that. I'm just here to hoop, bro. Shut up.
Very
You average
true.
8 points a game.
Exactly, bro. He was like, don't even worry about it. I'll see y'all about it. And then, like I said, things just carry on, bro. I'm pretty sure nothing happened with that Jordan Poole, the Klay Thompson. So
Well,
it's just something to ponder on.
Yeah.
But shoot, we call round on that. Boys ain't got nothing else for the hunt done. I said, hey, yo.
Say, yo, we did it again.
Boys done did it again, man. We'll see y'all back in February.
Yes, sir.